We're going to look now at turning a bone into a graphic. So here's our rigged figure, and I'm going to select the armature and go into pose mode by holding down Control and hitting Tab. Control and Tab cycles between object and pose mode. When you're in pose mode, hitting Tab cycles between pose mode and edit mode. And let's say we want to change the root bone, which controls the whole character. You can see we've got this guy partially rigged here. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we're going to need to go back out to object mode and create a new polygonal graphic. Shift A, mesh. Mesh can be any of these. I'm going to say let's create a mesh circle. What's it going to be? 32 verts, that's okay. So we'll just go back out here and leave it as it is. It's called circle. I'm not going to change this for the moment because it's reasonably far up on the list. Let's go now into pose mode for the armature. And here in pose mode, not in edit mode, but in pose mode, we can go down in the bone tab to viewport display. And in viewport display, you'll see we've got the option to choose a custom object. Let's click here. It's going to be circle. And suddenly this changes to a circle. It's a smaller circle and it's placed at the position of the original bone, but we can soon fix that. Let's go back out to object mode and select the circle. Edit mode with tab. And we'll look at it from the top view. Let's go to vertices. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm just going to hit S, scale them out. Then I'm going to go back into object mode again. You'll notice that the graphic at the bone location has also changed. So back out into object mode. Now I'm going to move it around. Doesn't make any difference to the bone graphic. But we want to move the bone graphic down. How do we do this? We actually change the position of the 2D graphic object here. Could be a 3D graphic object as well, in fact. So let's go into edit mode. Now, when I hit A and hit G, you can see that the bone graphic is also moving around. Okay, let's go to front view. And I'm going to hit GZ, move it up, and the graphic moves down. This doesn't always happen, but often enough that it's useful to be able to count on it. It's a little far forward, so I'm going to hit GY and move the graphic, and there we go. There's our graphic for the bone. Now I can go back out into object mode, and I'll just hide this or maybe put it on another layer. Now, when we select the armature, and we can do that by clicking on the graphic now, we can go to pose mode, and now when we select the graphic, we can hit GY. The graphic will control the entire figure in place of the original bone.